PACE provides students not only with local knowledge of organisations, we're able to reach globally and give them an international experience.
The PACE students have been working with Restless Development in India on a range of projects.
Restless Development is a youth development agency, and we work towards placing young people at the forefront of change and development.
We've had a large number of students go over and work with Restless Development in country, but also work with the organisation on campus.
Our team created a web-based reporting system that helps Restless Development successfully allocate their resources correctly and reduce the amount of input errors that they were having at the same time.
Restless Development currently has an offline database system for their accounting department. They wanted us to develop an online database system which all of their employees can access. From this experience, I've learned that sometimes we have to come to a middle ground in terms of what I want to give to the client and what the client wants from me. But as long as the client's happy, I'm happy.
Today we had our final presentation for the International Communications Campaign, which is a PACE unit. I worked with 2 other students to come up with a campaign that promoted good menstrual hygiene in India. What our campaign aimed to do was to reduce the stigma. We weren't trying to come in and disrupt years and years of rich cultural traditions, but instead we're trying to bring it into the vernacular and start a conversation so young girls feel that they can talk about periods and menstruation amongst their family and their friends.
They are learning several things. The most important thing is learning how to work with a partner internationally to create campaigns that have a social outcome.
We can definitely see the different issues that different countries face, and to have that knowledge is just really valuable.
Being able to have real-time Skype interviews with people in India, it was amazing to sort of have that practical, real-time experience as we spoke via Skype and had our partner meetings every fortnight.
We are living in a world where we are so interconnected. I'm from Vietnam, and to be a Vietnamese student studying in Australia working for an Indian organisation, I think that's just a wonderful opportunity.
It's quite integrated learning, It's about problem solving, it's about finding creative solutions, it's about working in a global environment.
Knowing that what we were doing could potentially be used somewhere else internationally just really helped us and encouraged us to go beyond what was expected of us.
This is something which I will never forget about PACE and the way in which they have helped us to work towards this cause.
It has been so much fun. Such a great pleasure to be a part of this project, and I definitely really appreciate the opportunity.
We are working with Restless Development with a United Action for Child Marriage program, which is a program aimed at educating youth in India about harmful effects of child marriage and about sexual and reproductive health.
It was a real problem, and they could see the solution could help people around the world, in this case in India, and they also liked the idea of being able to deal with all the difficulties of the real data.
Our job was to look at a survey taken before and after this program and calculate how effective this program was.
And lucky enough, it did work, and they were quite pleased to see what Restless Development is doing is really beneficial to youth in a country that could benefit from it a lot.
Providing students with the ability to engage with international partners gives them the opportunity to learn a range of skills which will enable them to become global citizens.
That's really profound, particularly because most of the organisations that we work with in some sense deal with young people, and so to have young people from Australia working with organisations who do work with young people, I think is really important.
Building collaborative partnerships is vital to tackling global challenges.
The relationship with Macquarie and PACE has been very rewarding. Working with PACE helps us to fulfill the mission of our organisation.